Hello, Alosha Linov here, and today I'd like to share with you what I have learned because of this catastrophe that has happened behind me. Once again, Johannesburg has cut our neighborhood from a main water supply. And because of this tragedy, I have discovered a very interesting piece of information. Come and see for yourself. So here we've got a gentleman fixing a pipe. So here's the pipe that's been fixed, and here's our gentleman from Johannesburg Water. Unjani?
All right, Baba.
Good, good. So I just wanted to congratulate you. Thanks for fixing the pipe. What is the pipe made from?
This is the 350 millimeter asbestos cement pipe.
Okay, and it is getting a bit old with time.
Yeah, obviously it's old.
So
It's old because
why was this pipe damaged?
because of the roots of the tree. There was a big tree here. We just took out the tree, so the roots.
That tree there.
Yes.
There it is. And gents, so is it true to say that over the time the pipe gets weaker?
Yes, obviously.
So they weren't breaking so easily in the beginning.
In the beginning, because they were still new. But obviously, there's a project whereby they changing the pipes.
What are they changing them now to?
To plastic. That is PVC.
Okay.
They're putting the plastic.
And you're working with Johannesburg Water. Are there still a lot of asbestos pipes underground?
Yes, there's still a lot.
So there is nothing we can do about the city water situation. It's going to take our government approximately, I don't know, possibly never, to replace all our asbestos pipes underneath the entire city and in the whole of South Africa. They might never actually get to redoing all the pipes. They'll be fixing them in sections by sections, as this pipes has been broken with a tree root, so it's becoming brittle and all the asbestos is flowing down into our drinking water. We cannot do anything about them treating our own sewage with liquid chlorine and pumping it back to us through asbestos pipe. There is nothing we can do about it. And guess what? The water price, they'll hack it up and up and up, because the more scarce the water will become, the higher the price will. It's straight up marketing and business. There are solutions out there. And last weekend I visited an Afrikaans Expo festival called Kragdag, where 11,000 boers decided that they are going to do their own thing. They're going to take their food, shelter, water and energy in their own hands. And at this expo, there were inventors who have designed a biogas digester that treats sewage and produces methane gas for cooking and energy. There was a generator running off water that splits hydrogen in oxygen and runs on hydrogen gas. And I was there exhibiting and promoting the workshop that's coming up actually this Saturday, where I'll be sharing with you some of the solutions that can overcome and stand above our city water supply. Come along, I'll share that with you. At my beginner's Abundance of Water workshop, I will be teaching you how to construct this mini wetland from scratch. And this guy treats all of our bath and shower water from our house every month, approximately 16,000 liters of water per month. This little guy can do. Obviously, depending on toxicity of your shampoos, like normal shampoos such as Pantene and so on, you might need to up to 3 or 4 of these drums for a large family. But the bottom line, that this wetland can treat all the shampoos and soaps for your home. Everything that comes out of bath and shower water, this puppy can handle it. And that water can now go to your organic vegetables and irrigate your vegetables with cleaned out water. So that, or if you don't have a vegetable garden, the flushing of the toilets can happen from the water coming out of this wetland. And as a bonus feature, what I'm going to be teaching you is this latest Biochar filter. This filter treats 300 liters of pesticides, arsenic, and other biological and chemical contaminants out of the water. So what does it mean? Well, it means that I can now run all the rainwater into my naturally converted pool with a large wetland, a larger one of these, and that clean water gets polished up by a biochar filter. And the biochar filter delivers 300 liters of drinking water back into the house, using the pool as a reservoir. With this pump, I'm able to send 8,000 liters an hour back into the house on demand. Using this biochar filter and this pump, I will be able to convert my house completely off the water grid, using my pool as a reservoir, as a buffer zone, with a couple of rain tanks, so it keeps the water level high. And that's it. My home is off the water grid. So I invite you to come to my workshop this Saturday, where I will show you how we will make together this wetland from start to finish, and we will get this guy almost complete, and then you will be able to see the complete version because of time. But we will complete all the difficult and tricky parts, such as plumbing and all the bottom layers. And then the rest is just filling of gravel and biochar. We will burn the biochar from wattle together. So you don't need to buy the biochar from me or from anywhere else. It's as good as activated carbon. And you will learn how to make that yourself from an alien species of tree such as wattle. Let me show you the grease trap that we'll be constructing from start to finish. This grease trap treats all of the kitchen water that comes out of our kitchen and washing machine, takes out the fats, the grease, and the bits and pieces, and that water gravity flows to our fruit trees and the garden. And that pipe, because of the grease trap, never gets clogged up. Okay? There are fancier versions such as this, but they do cost an arm and a leg. We'll be able to learn how to construct a grease trap for under 200 Rand from start to finish. You will be helping to plumb this thing, and I will just guide you on the mistakes and how to, and the levels. The levels are quite important. Also at the workshop, I will give you a tour around our entire garden to show you how our water system works and what are the future plans, and how we're planning to go about implementing the biogas digester, and sewage can also go to the food forest without any smell or inconvenience whilst producing gas. So I'm going to show you all of these things and the future plans, but it is a practical workshop. And guess what? I've just got a written proof that the water coming out of our biochar filter is above the quality that's currently coming out of asbestos city pipes. So why do you want to drink that nonsense if you can catch your own rain for free, store it and treat it with a biochar filter, and you've got more than enough rain coming down from the sky? And now imagine that your garden is irrigated just from the water you use. How's that for closing the loop? That's what nature wants us to do. Close the loop, recycle, upcycle, and work together with how grand organized designer intended us to be on earth. So scroll below and leave a comment. I would like to know, what will you do when the city cuts your water off? Whether it will be for a drought or whether it will be a broken pipe. Because our maid came to us and she said, "Boss, I've got no water. Where do I get water for? Nothing is coming out of the tap." So I sent her to my biochar filter. I said, "Here, there's more than enough water here. Come and drink. I've got a 120,000 liter backup pool that's plumbed into my biochar filter. I've got enough water for a year and a half just in my pool." So I'd love to share this with you. Scroll below, leave a comment. Please share with us what other ideas you have about getting your home off the water grid, or at least having that backup. I look forward to your response.